Hi everyone, good morning, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Up with KREM. I'm Tim Pham. Well, if you look outside your window this morning, you might notice the sunrise looks a little bit hazy. So that's why meteorologist Thomas Patrick is here to break it all down for us. Thomas, it may look hazy, but the good news is really the air quality isn't terrible. It could be worse.
Yeah, that hazy conditions have persisted the last several days here, and we've mostly been hanging around the moderate air quality, though just as this cold front passed, it actually compressed a little bit of that smoke and haze. We saw a little dip of air quality just into that unhealthy for sensitive groups or unhealthy for some range, the orange category. But it's already starting to improve, so we're back into the moderate category. The AQI is improving, and I'm forecasting for it to stay moderate, and at times it might even be good, just depending on how clear it might get later on today. But look at our current temperatures at 61 degrees. That's a full 13 degrees colder than it was yesterday, so that is kicking off the day a lot more comfortable now that our heat wave is over.
We bring you weather and traffic together. Here's a live look at I-90 in Freya at the 6 o'clock hour. You could see traffic starting to pick up just a little bit. Obviously, no major backups as you can see here on I-90 in Freya. If anything changes, we'll keep you updated here on Up with KREM. This morning, Spokane City Council members are waking up with a lot to consider when it comes to the taxes you pay. Council passed a resolution to add a new community safety tax to the November ballot. If passed by voters in the fall, Spokane would see an increase in sales tax by 0.1% or 0.1%. The mayor's proposal states the money would be used to enhance community safety, including replacing outdated vehicles and equipment for the Spokane Fire Department. Last night, the council also deferred a resolution indefinitely to encourage the enforcement of the city's camping ban on public property following a recent U.S. Supreme Court decision. The Supreme Court ruled local laws enforcing camping bans are not cruel and unusual punishment. The council will address the camping ban resolution at a later date, which has not been announced yet. The time now is 6:03. Let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. The Spokane Police Department investigating a Sunday morning homicide. Officers say they found a woman dead in a home on North Hamilton after getting reports of gunshots in the area. Police have not arrested anyone yet. The Spokane County Medical Examiner will release the victim's identity later. If you know anything, the police want you to call Crime Check. That number is there at the bottom of your screen. Omak police are investigating a shooting this morning. A homeowner shot and killed a person after a fight. Police say the homeowner confronted a person, quote, prowling and tampering with their car. That's when police say the suspect attacked the homeowner. The homeowner fired a single shot, hitting and killing the suspect. Omak police say prosecutors are now working to see if the homeowner's use of force was appropriate. New this morning, Kootenai County's unemployment rate continues to climb. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press found out unemployment reached a peak of 4.3%. The natural resource and service industry were hit the hardest. It's not all bad news, though. Most of Kootenai County's metropolitan areas, including Coeur d'Alene, actually saw unemployment rates drop slightly. That is a look at your morning rush.
Seen this July have set multiple records in Spokane. I've been tabulating a lot of those records, which included that Sunday where we got to 107 degrees. That's just one of 4 record highs that we've hit this month. But it's not just that. Overnight, it hasn't been getting all that cold, and we've set 6 record warm low temperatures, and a lot of those ranged between 69 to 74 degrees for the coldest point of the day. But we're not done with records just yet. Yesterday was the 18th day in a row at 90 or above, and that streak is still active. And among that, we've had 6 days at 100 or above. That also is a record-tying day in the middle of what is also likely to be our hottest July on record.
We are covering North Idaho this morning. The Kootenai County Fairgrounds could be seeing some major improvements in the near future. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live in Coeur d'Alene for us this morning. So, Brandon, this is really a conversation in the beginning, early stages, but what kind of changes can we expect to see? Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tim. Well, it's actually only been less than 24 hours since the leadership team with the North Idaho State Fair brought this master plan to the attention of the county, and ultimately it's a $280 million plan that would bring some major renovations and also some rejuvenations and expanding the North Idaho State Fairgrounds. So there's a lot to look forward to with that plan, but ultimately it kind of just comes down to a few things that have to fall into place as well. According to our Coeur d'Alene press partners, they told us that basically they have to kind of rely on the Kootenai County Commissioners to go ahead and re-sign a lease here at the fairgrounds. State Fair leadership says master plan won't come to fruition unless the county commissioners agree to a long-term lease for the fairgrounds. But let's say they do. The process moving forward will begin with phase 1. For some context on the current layout of the fairgrounds, it's around 81 acres, has 26 buildings, 3 arenas, and 42 campsites. Phase 1 is focused on fundraising and construction over a 10-year period. Total costs are estimated around $50 million and would add a 49,500 square foot expo hall, along with a 25,000 square foot multi-purpose livestock building capable of hosting larger events. Beyond phase 1, the timeline is unclear, but the remaining phases would focus on renovations to existing facilities and other details like an expanded RV park. So the conversations and plan for renovations have been laid out, and then any next steps would take place after county commissioners agree to sign an extended lease here at the current location. But for now, reporting live here in Coeur d'Alene, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.